Holy shit. That's how we start a podcast there. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another episode of the Nick Haeling podcast. I, once again, am Nick Haeling. And with me tonight, we have a very special guest, my man, Mr. Blair McDonough. Blair, welcome to the show, my brother. How you doing tonight?
Pretty good, Nick. Thanks for having me.
Oh, glad to have you on the show, man. So, for people who don't know, most of you probably don't, Blair and I met through the disc golfing community and throwing the motherfucking discs, looking like bosses. And
I was at Kit Carson, just hanging out at the picnic. Disc golf chains or baskets. I didn't mind plays tricks on you because somebody's all, oh no, it's this big thing you throw. I didn't even know it until I saw this. And I was like, what the hell is this?
So we basically got together through a central group of kids that
we voted.
There was a vote. Yeah.
We're like Nixon.
But that you work in the graphic design, right?
Correct.
How did you get into the design realm?
Probably, I don't know, ever since I was a little kid. Shit. I was born in Santa Barbara. I moved quickly to Denver, Colorado while I was like 5, and then I moved back to California. And when I moved back to California, it's a big switch. Like when you're in Colorado and you move to California, like my first memories were in Colorado. So moving back to California, I was like, what the hell is this? Beaches. And I remember driving by surf shops and skate shops and seeing skateboards on the sides of, in the windows and all that stuff. And I thought it was the coolest picture that everyone saw. Like I was like first, second grade, and I was like, what are these skulls? What are these things? They're like Pal Peralta boards and stuff. And I didn't care about going to the beach. I wanted to know why these stores had such cool things. And I didn't know what skateboarding was. And, I'm like, I want a skateboard. And they got me a banana board. But really, I was really more interested in the art. So, yeah, when I was a young kid, I just really got into skateboard art. And then art just really took over my whole life pretty much ever since I was in school and just drawing my whole fucking life.
So you said you were born in Santa Barbara.
Yes.
Moved to the mountains.
Moved to Colorado, Denver, Colorado.
And what was that like, living up there?
Denver, Colorado, my first memories, pretty much my first memories are always about art. I remember drawing, it's weird. I drew pentagrams and rainbows and combined them both. And my parents were really big Jesus people. So they were cool with the rainbows, but not so much with the pentagrams. But I was like, no, but the pentagram's a rainbow. And,
like,
this was back in the day.
One and the same. What are you talking about?
Well, back in the day when...
It's the same goddamn thing.
Well, back in those days, this is the 80s old. Back in those days...
Sorry, ladies.
Yeah, but anyway, wait.
But we digress.
You fucking derailed me.
You were talking about growing up in the mountains and
Oh yeah, just growing up in my first memories are like being in Colorado. My dad, I remember his first memories telling me, really stuck in my head, and really kind of messed with me my whole life, was that he said that one day I came downstairs. Because we had a 2-story house. I called it the Red House. We had a swing set out. It was like perfect. But he told me one day I came downstairs when I was like tiny. I mean,
yay high.
Like 3 years old, 2 years old or whatever. And he said, I saw Jesus upstairs. Jesus is outside my window. Jesus is in my heart. And I don't know if that screwed up my parents or what or whatever, but they went full-blown Jesus people.
Blair,
for a long time.
I don't want to be the bearer of bad news.
But I don't remember shit. My My dad told me that I saw Jesus.
You may
I
have
don't
just
remember if
saw
I
a homeless
Jesus.
dude trying to bust into
Well, it was
your
a
house.
second story, so either it was some weird fucking crazy vampire bitch. I don't fucking know what the fuck it was.
You had some tweaked out homeless dude
No,
looking in your window.
Times. I've always wanted to go back in time. 3, it's fucking insane. Probably.
Trying to get you to believe in Jesus.
Yeah.
He's like, you saw Jesus,
Well,
player.
they did.
How do you not believe in Jesus when you see him?
Like when I was born in Santa Barbara, we had the fucking greatest life. No, I swear to God, my mom worked at the goddamn fucking Pack Bell or she was an operator.
She was packing bells?
But back in those days, is when you had the fucking put the fucking wires. Oh, you want to talk to this person?
She was rocking a switchboard?
Yeah.
That a girl.
And my mom and dad, my dad met my mom in Michigan. That's where my mom was from.
On the switchboard?
No, she was a girl, and my dad was
off the grid.
My dad was a pimp. He was like a kind of a player, according to what my uncles and shit say. But
allegedly.
Well, he had to go to fucking Michigan to learn how to alley machines. Thing and everybody fucking
for all our younger viewers, bowling is a sport where you throw
it's
a
fucking
hard
cool.
ball.
I love bowling. No, my dad was a fucking bowler, and so he went to school to work on the machine.
Old ancient sport.
It's pretty fucking old.
So he actually went out to Michigan to train how
he went to there's a college that's in Michigan for Brunswick or some shit, and so he went to school to be a Brunswick bowling machine mechanic.
What are they? What are their mascot? The Pinheads or something?
Dude, fucking like AMF, Brunswick, fucking they bought Harley Davidson for a few years in the 80s. Bowling was the shit for a little while. Now we don't. Now we're like begging to go bowling, and it's fucking $300 to fucking roll a ball.
Who the fuck is begging to go bowling?
Drunk people.
I'm drunk and I don't want to go bowling.
Have you ever bowled?
Many a times. My uncle is.
Well, I grew up in fucking bowling out. Okay, so this is my parents, right? My dad goes to goddamn fucking Michigan to meet my mom.
Is your life?
No, he didn't. He didn't go there to meet my mom.
Is your life just the movie Kingpin?
Wait, kind of. Holy fuck. More like fucking what's that scary movie that Kubrick made?
The Shining?
Yeah. My life is way more like that.
So if The Shining and Kingpin had a baby,
it would be
that
fucking
would be
my
your life.
Exactly.
I don't think I could watch that movie.
It's pretty good.
I
mean, it's got some scary twists and turns, but everything turns out right.
I've seen The Shining.
No. I'm just mixing them together in my life.
God damn.
Okay, so my parents fucking meet. My mom is working at those people that get tips, waitress,
server, waitress, cocktails,
and my dad is going to college, and he's staying at a place
to bowling college.
He's like renting a motel
in bowling college.
Yeah, bowling college.
Okay, just making sure. Not Bowling Green.
Back in the 70s.
For everybody, not Bowling Green State University. Like rolling.
Pretty close. I've been to Bowling
College.
Green. That's a party in motherfucking town. We'll get into that later.
Okay, yeah.
But anyway,
but we digress.
Wait, let me haul ass to this bullshit. You're fucking dragging it out.
Drop gear.
Okay, so my parents meet in Michigan. My mom's a waitress. My dad's going to college. My mom has always wanted to go to fucking California because, come on, she's in goddamn Michigan. And my dad is from California. My dad's from Valley Girls.
That's like totally.
For reals. But anyway, fucking, so they get married, even though my grandparents are like, no, don't marry. My grandparents are telling my mom not to marry my dad because he's too crazy. And so they party for another year or two, and then they have me. Whoops.
Whoop, whoop.
And so that's when the Santa Barbara thing happened. But in between Santa Barbara and Colorado, like I don't know. My parents fucking never really told me what the fuck is going on. So in between Santa Barbara, perfect job. My dad's working at. My uncle owns a goddamn bowling alley. He's fucking doing it. My mom.
Now I know why you like.
We're living in Santa Barbara.
You like bowling so much.
Perfect, right?
Jesus Christ.
What do they want to do? Lots of drugs. Fucking lots and lots and lots of drugs.
Well, yeah.
Oh wait, maybe they did. I don't know. I forgot this is a thing.
Allegedly. These were
Allegedly, they did a lot of
alleged
drugs.
ladies and gentlemen.
And so they got broke. And then my mom's mom is rich too. So fucking, she's like, hey, move out to Texas, because when you're living in Santa Barbara, there's no other place you want to move to than goddamn Texas.
Of course, because that's how it works. You go Colorado, Michigan, Colorado, California, Texas. That's,
Right.
just the common. That's how it works.
Well,
That's,
I'm backtracking. I'm sorry, listeners. I don't know where we went to, but
for those
gonna go.
for those just watching just now, you saw Lynn come in there and go ahead and turn on our neon.
Get out of here, Lynn.
You're ruining it for us, God.
She's trying to steal my sunshine.
Get out of my room, God. All right, so you go to Colorado, you come back to California, you become an adult, or let's say you become a teenager. Where did you find yourself?
Find myself in a place called Victorville, California.
Oh God.
No, wait, no, fuck that place. Way after Victorville. Okay, Victorville. I lived in Victorville for a long time. Then I moved to Escondido in 1990.
It's one of the only places that I would say is a step up from Victorville. It's like very, it's like wow.
Way big step, Leroy. My cousin still lives in goddamn fucking Victorville.
Fucking Leroy, you better hear it.
Living in fucking Victorville. He's all, no, I can't get a job down there. I don't, like, you son of a bitch. You're gonna spend your whole goddamn life in fucking Victorville? Love you. I love you, Leroy, but I'm sorry. Fucking
Leroy Jenkins.
The donkey.
All right, so Victorville.
Okay, so Victorville was cool. We dug underground fucking forts because that's what you do in Victorville. And then I moved.
Whoa. Don't just gloss over that. What the fuck is an underground fort?
Well, honestly, there were older kids that dug an underground fort first.
Were there shovels involved?
Well, yeah, we fucking walked up on them. Victorville is full of fucking desert, just like, Vegas.
Right.
You dig in a hole, you're gonna bury something, you'd think. But these people were digging a hole, and we're like, we just cruised up on them, and they're like, hey, what are you kids doing here? Like, they were the cooler, older kids, and we're like,
digging a hole.
What's going on?
The cooler kids dig a hole.
They looked like they were digging a swimming pool. They had like a bowl and a fucking shaft and a fucking other hole. Yeah. But we forgot all about it for like 3 months. And 3 months is a long fucking time when you're fucking 12 years old.
It's a lot of sand.
So we go back. Apparently they covered it up with boards and dirt and carpeted the whole inside and everything. And it was an underground fort. So we would just take girls back there and fucking spin the flashlight and shit.
You couldn't even afford a bottle?
You can't see a bottle when you're underneath the fucking ground, asshole.
Well, see, I don't know what I see. Like I said, I don't know what a fucking underground fort is.
Well, honestly, they smashed the shit out of it. And then we fucking fixed it. Like, we saw what they did. They smashed it. So we fixed it, took all the dirt out, and then it was our little spot. And then like 3 months later, they came back and go, what the fuck are you guys doing here? And they smashed it again.
So then Victorville comes and goes. And then what happens?
So I moved to Escondido. Living in fucking Victorville, I was a fucking retard little kid that just wanted to skateboard or surf, living in the desert. And when I moved to Escondido, all I met was surfers and skateboarders. So it was like fucking paradise. Gator was the pro skater that just got arrested for killing his girlfriend's friend.
Now, for those who don't know who Gator is, go ahead and give a little backstory on that.
Gator, the pro skater, was a skater from Vision who was kind of like Christian Asoy. They were really flamboyant skaters, very, very, top of the chain, like one of the best skaters out there. And Gator was from Escondido, California. I remember going to the mall and people would point out where there were still half pipes up that he used to skate. And people would go like, oh, that's Gator's half pipe. And I was like, who the fuck is Gator? Because I didn't give a fuck. All I knew about was skateboard graphics. I didn't know about skaters other than like Tony Hawk and Rodney Mullen, because back in those days, it was like either you were vert or you were street.
Yep.
And that was all there was.
That's exactly how it was.
And Christian Asoy and everything, but all I knew was, like Skate TV and Tony Hawk being on there and shit. And I was like, oh, he's from Del Mar. Holy fuck, that's right down the street. Ah! I was a little teenager and shit.
We all were, bro.
But yeah, Gator apparently he thought that skateboarding was going to die when it was right on the cusp of fucking going up, and he got really mad at his girlfriend dumping him, so he met his ex-girlfriend's best friend from a long time ago that he blamed for making his girlfriend the way she was, and raped her, beat her up, and dumped her in Akatia Wells.
Jesus Christ.
And found Jesus.
In prison, of course.
No, he found Jesus before, did that, and still says he knows Jesus.
Wait.
It's weird. Nobody remembers that he found Jesus right before, but he did.
I don't think he found. I think he just found a dude named Jesus. Thought he was Jesus.
Perhaps.
Probably some long-haired native.
But anyway, yeah, when I first moved to Escondido, that's the first thing, because I was a skater. So all the kids are like, hey, did you hear about what happened to fucking Gator? I'm like, who the fuck's Gator?
How old were you when you moved to Escondido?
12.
12?
1990.
Okay, and then so you've been in Esco ever since?
No. 1991, I moved to Florida.
Oh, dear
because I couldn't stand my mom's fucking boyfriend.
Oh, dear God.
I was running away, which was fucked up because I didn't know how good I had it. I had a friend whose older brother was sponsored by Santa Cruz, so we were getting free boards. I was like skating everywhere. I was like, this is the life I want, but I couldn't handle my mom's boyfriend. So I was like, hey, call my dad.
Was his name Chad?
His name was Tim.
Oh, even worse than Chad.
Fucking Timothy. But I got 3 awesome sisters out of it. So other than that, he's a piece of shit.
Shout out to the sisters. So you moved to Florida.
I moved to Florida, but I was still.
Hold on a second. This here's for the viewers at home. Every time I hear about anything absolutely
true.
Terrible.
Absolutely true.
Like a man taking bath salts and eating somebody's face. I go, where did that
happen? People
Florida?
think places suck, but Florida bites.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Oh. Oh. Boop, boop, boop.
No, I got a lot of cool.
So no, all right.
I've had a lot. Some of the best times I've ever had were in Florida. Because come on, you're a teenager.
They made Scarface in Florida. Let's not forget that,
dude. Florida is a fucking bomb ass place.
All right, so you moved to Florida.
If you don't want to get in trouble.
How long are you in Florida for?
Only the best years of my life.
Which were
about 13 to 18.
And what was Florida like?
Fucking shit. No rules, man. No fucking rules whatsoever. You could buy a dirt bike anywhere and ride it anywhere. I have, and I got pulled over by cops, and they'd be like, what the fuck are you doing? You have no lights. I'll be like, I know, fucking, I'm just riding on the side of the road trying to get home. And they let you go. That shit does not fly around here.
What?
You can pretty much do anything you want. Well, which pushes your limits. So I got in trouble for breaking into places and stuff because you're so bored in Florida. We call them Q-tips.
Mm-hmm. Call who?
Everyone at a fucking red light. Have you ever been to Florida? Ever?
Yes.
So you know how many old people there are.
Yes.
We call them Q-tips.
Q-tips.
Whiteheads.
What? Oh my.
And there's no goddamn.
Forgive me, Lord.
There's no goddamn hills in that damn. You can't see a mountain. It's fucking depressing. It rains forever. My fucking first goddamn fucking 2 weeks there, it was fucking raining. And I was like, did it ever fucking stop raining?
What the fuck is rain?
Something we barely have here.
Was that wet shit that was coming out outside the past day?
Yeah, we have rain. Well, I call this the California snow. every year we have 2 little driplets of fucking California snow.
I saw something today that said it was like pray for San Diego. Nothing bad happened. It's just raining.
Fuck got flooded. LA got flooded a little bit.
Oceanside got flooded. I wanted to take my truck through it. That sounded awesome.
No shit. I remember one time we had a fucking earthquake way the fuck out in the fucking thing, and they're like, "Oh, there's gonna be a tsunami." I was like, "Let's fucking go." I can't wait for free destruction.
Yes.
Other than the goddamn fires, which we could fucking totally fix in 2 seconds, nothing fucking happens here. Earthquakes? When the fuck was an earthquake?
I think we sleep through the earthquakes and shit.
Dude, if I fart, it's loud. It's more eruption than a goddamn earthquake.
Nuh-uh. But it's probably close.
Maybe not my farts, but I know some people.
Shout out to DP.
Word. All right, so obviously Florida sucks. I fell in love there. Fucking, lost my virginity there. Found
You
acid.
found love
and
in a
shrooms.
Florida place?
Well, I found drugs in Florida.
Well, everybody finds drugs in Florida.
Damn, Skippy. Holy fuck. But a lot of people find pills, and that killed a lot of my friends. Because old people, I don't know where they get the fucking pills. Shit, we were so bored, we fucking still Robitussin.
They get them from the doctor.
Dude, Florida is boring. That's why people die. There's nothing to fucking do.
Guess I'll just die then.
Dead is almost pretty much being alive in Florida.
Dead is popular in Florida, apparently.
Absolutely. So I had to get the fuck out of there.
Okay.
So I'm there 6 years. Well, I broke up with my girlfriend. I even told her friends. I was like, hey, if I wasn't with maybe I shouldn't have told my girlfriend. If I wasn't with you, I'd be fucking out of here. And so I think she let me go. And so some guy knocks on my door. His name was Lucky. I don't remember his last name.
Never want to meet a guy named Lucky.
No, he was selling magazines.
He's got one eye, 6 teeth.
But he was from California. And I had the Tommy Lee haircut back then, the shaved all around ponytail bullshit. I'd always tuck it under my hat so that when I took it off, I'd show my hair to everybody. All the
Look like a fucking White Snake music video.
Yeah, exactly.
Makes you never want to have that haircut again now, does it?
You don't know what you got until it's gone. But this guy's all knocking on my door. He's all, hey, dude. He's giving me the spill. He's selling magazines. He's like,
hello,
dude. I
used to be addicted to crack, but now I'm not.
No. We didn't meet those guys until we got to Detroit.
Would you like to
we
buy
met
some
those motherfuckers. Those motherfuckers were real.
I love you,
I'm
Mike
talking
Judge.
1996. 1996, I was selling magazines to get the fuck out of Florida. I ditched everybody. I was like, this guy came to my door. He's like, hey, after he gave me his spill, I was like, dude, I got $40 for a bag of weed. I'm not going to buy no fucking magazines off you. He's all, dude,
I got weed.
do you like living life like Road Rules on fucking MTV? And I did watch Road Rules.
I'd be like,
I knew what the
yeah,
fuck he was
that
talking
sounds
about.
awesome.
I was like, what are you talking about? He's all, dude, we fucking party all the time. We go to the coolest places and fucking we fuck girls all over the fucking place. You want a fucking job? I'm like, calm down. Gave him some water. He's all, we'll be back.
More like
I'll
threw
have
some
my
water
fucking-
on his face.
he's
Jay,
all-
chill out here.
He's all, I'll have my fucking boss come back and talk to you about it. And I thought he was full of shit. I was like, all right, buddy, here's your water. All right, I'll get the fuck out of here.
Get out.
His
You're
boss
crazy.
comes
You're
back.
Crazy.
His boss is fucking hot as shit. I don't even remember her name. It's been a fucking.
We'll call her
long time.
Hottie number 1.
Well, the boss was. She was dating the boss, so it's hard to remember that name. You know what I'm
Body
talking about?
beat.
It's like if Kelly liked me, I would remember Kelly, but I don't remember because she had a
Kelly.
boyfriend that was the boss.
Dumbass.
So she picks me up. She drops off all these other people. She's cruising around with me in the van. She's like, so, what's up? I thought she wanted to fuck me or some shit.
She wants you to
I was
get
like,
a
so
job.
what do you guys do? Because what I wanted to do, because my friend Lucky was from California. I'm like, do you guys go back to California? He's all, yeah, man. We fucking travel the whole fucking United States. We sell fucking magazines. We
Selling
fucking do this.
magazines.
Selling fucking magazines. I'm all selling magazines. She's all, yeah, we sell subscriptions. It's really fucking easy. I was a fucking she was like a number one person at it, and so was her boyfriend. So, and who knows if they were fucking even telling the truth. I was like, okay, you guys could sell magazines. It's real fucking easy. I'll sell fucking magazines. We're gonna end up in California, right? I'm all. They're like, yeah. We fucking
Detroit
and when
bound.
we make it back to Florida, you get $1,000 bonus. I was like, fuck yeah. I made it seem like I wanted to come back to fucking Florida.
You're like $1,000.
Oh my God, $1,000. So they picked me up.
Buy some ramen noodles with that.
No, we fucking took off. And this was when I was like super skater. So it was like a dream to me. We fucking went to every fucking cool ass fucking town there was, all the way up the East Coast. We went to like Pensacola and some dumb shit up in Colorado or Florida. But then we went to fucking North Carolina. First we stopped in Atlanta, which is the bombest fucking skate town.
Hot Atlanta.
There's a place called the 5 Points. It's fucking sick. I bought a graphic fucking hacky sack and shit. Don't go to sleep on me, bitch.
Bro, keep going, man. I'm just listening. You better keep talking your story.
All right. So fucking we're selling
God damn
fucking
it.
magazines here and out. I don't know, man. Fuck. There's just so much. I don't think I can put it all into fucking an hour or 2 hours.
Then we're gonna go longer then.
All right, so Atlanta, I'm skating. And I don't know what town it was. All towns seem to blend together, but I was never scared because I got the gift of gab. Obviously.
So you basically pack up from Florida and say, I'm gonna sell magazines for a living.
No, to get to California.
How long did it take you to get to California?
6 months.
How many cities did you go through?
All the way up the East Coast, and then we kind of like bounced over here. I went to jail in New Jersey.
Okay, let's not just gloss over that. Why did you go to jail in New Jersey?
Because we didn't have a permit to sell magazines. And my homeboy from North Carolina, he was getting fucking harassed by cops. It just started to snow. So I bought some chapstick because I was like, I just made a couple sales.
Right.
Feeling good. Like back in the day.
You're feeling good because you made a couple sales, so you went out and splurged on some chapstick.
Oh, so I felt good. I'm like, well, if it's going to snow, I'm going to put some fucking chapstick on so I could talk to these bitches and sell some more magazines.
Which obviously wasn't going to happen then.
No, it did happen.
So how'd you go to jail?
My friend was getting harassed by cops across the street. And I was walking out of the store and I saw my friend getting pushed onto a hood of a cop car. And I'm looking and I see him point at me. And the cops look at me and they're like, hey, you, come over here. I'm like, all right, I'm going to get my boy out of this fucking little mess. But I had a pot pipe in my pocket that I just got in Manhattan because I'd never been to Manhattan. I bought a pot pipe.
Always a good thing to have when you come towards the cops.
I smoked out of it once. But
even better.
I went to the graphic store in Manhattan, bought a fucking pipe. I was really proud of it. I smoked weed, but fucking I was walking up to my friend and they're all, hey, where are you from? I'm all, California. And they just threw me right up against the car.
They're like, whoop. All right, this guy's definitely has drugs on him.
Yeah, I'm from California. And they just dig in my pocket and they found the pipe and they're like, you're under arrest. I'm all, holy shit.
What the?
I had no idea. But I had a fake ID in my pocket because I lost my ID when I was coming back from Florida. So I took one of my friend's IDs. He had two. I'm all, can I please have one of your IDs so I could buy cigarettes at least? Because nobody was old enough to buy beer. We were all 18, 19 years old. I just wanted to buy cigarettes. So they thought the guy on the fucking ID didn't look nothing like me. But they thought that I was the guy on the ID. No, whatever, man. I don't even remember the guy's name. No, this is you. And why are you telling us this fake shit? I'm like, Sussex County, New Jersey can suck a fucking fat dick. Fat dick. So I go to jail and they I don't know. I went to jail. I started drawing graffiti on the fucking walls. Everybody's like, "Oh, draw graffiti in my wall because you're so good at it." I was like, and then one guy's all, "Don't ever fucking draw graffiti on the wall. And don't ever put your name on the wall, or else you're gonna have to come back." I'm trying to rush now.
No need to rush. You don't rush at all. So you spend a little time in Detroit on.
Oh
we'll
yeah.
call that.
Well,
We'll call
no,
that on.
Detroit was a whole nother thing.
Where did you get arrested? In
New Jersey.
Jersey. So then after Jersey, you spent a little sabbatical, for a
Oh,
night.
14 days. But during the final four, I'm thinking I'm gonna be in Jersey for a while. I made friends with a dude that was selling fake E. It's like, dude, don't worry about it, dude. We're gonna make lots of money. Let's get the fuck out of here and we'll hook up. Because after a week or after 2 weeks, they take your clothes and ship them to wherever your last address was. And my last address was fucking Florida.
Oh god.
So I called my ex-girlfriend in Florida because she had family in New Jersey. I'm like, hey, will you let me ship my clothes to your fucking house? Because I'm in jail and I don't want to have come out with no fucking clothes. And she's all, why the fuck are you in jail? I'm all, because we had no permit. And she's like, hold on, I'll tell my mom. And so you're in jail. You don't have like phone calls all the time. So the next time I talk to her, she's all, why the fuck you lying to me? I found out that you were selling magazines without a permit and you got caught with fucking marijuana. I was like, I had a pipe that I smoked out of once. Holy and she's like, I'm not giving you anything. I was like, fuck. So a week later, it's final four. I'm starting to make friends in jail. I'm starting to draw on my walls, and they're like, all right, we want you to draw on our walls. We'll give you free shit. Everybody thought I was cool because I could draw. Shit, somebody stole my boxers. And because I could draw, I had the biggest guy in my fucking cell. And he's like, we're the focal players, boxers, man. Because after a couple days, you got to give whatever you have to laundry. It's fucking crazy. But my boxers showed up, and I used to keep a piece of those boxers in my wallet for a long time. Fuck all that noise. So I got out of fucking jail. Fucking...
Keep it going, bro. Keep it going.
What's funny is I even fucking drew my fucking sandals in jail, like Adidas. And when I got out of jail, I got into a fucking Mercedes with my Adidas jacket on. And I looked up and everybody's all looking out on the fuck final four. Everybody's all, ah! I've never felt cooler. So anyway, I get to California. It's like, fuck those guys. Holy fuck, that took a long time to tell that story.
Dude, obviously this is a two-parter. So... this is part one of the Blair McDonough saga.
Fuck. I just got to California.
Yep. And we've been going for 40 minutes.
Oh, fuck.
Don't worry. We're almost done. Because guess what? Once you get to California and once you're established in California, we're going to end it and we're going to leave the people hanging.
Oh, no, I could be established now. I mean, I got lots more story, but
no, I'm saying
maybe another time.
I meant established like in your story once you now like you're back in California. So now,
no, I'm here now. Okay.
No, but I'm saying in your story. Keep going. So New Jersey, you get out of jail.
Yeah, let's just skip all the bullshit.
No, let's not skip it. What was it like getting out of jail in New Jersey?
Fucking heaven, man. I'd never been to a real jail. I've been to like juvenile hall, but this was jail. Jail. Like when I came in, it's exactly what you think. Fucking guys going, ooh, he's pretty, because I had long hair. You know, I was telling you, I had the like shaved underneath and the ponytail and shit. But when I got in there, they took the fucking ponytail thing out, so I just had long hair.
They're like gone.
Ooh, look at pretty boy. I was like, fuck off. Because I know that unless the cops don't give a fuck, nobody's going to do shit.
So you get out.
Yeah, I got out.
And then...
Oh, shit. When I got out, it was the best fucking day of my life.
Look at that fucking reaction.
I thought I was in jail forever. I was making friends with people in New Jersey. Fucking, I was about ready to sell fake fucking, I don't know what the fuck I was going to do. Working at places, doing raves and shit.
So you get out
I got out, and all of a sudden I'm selling magazines again. No. But with all my friends,
you're not.
And holy
you're
shit,
not still selling magazines after you get out of jail.
No, I get out. My boss has cigarettes. I got my 14.
So he was,
but in New Jersey. So
that's like 6 weeks.
and they just told me like, well, no, people were in there and said, dude, 2 months ago we could smoke cigarettes in here, and I could goddamn fucking film on the goddamn windows and shit, and all. They said that it's filming up the fucking windows, so now they're not. It's fucking retarded. My fucking no, too much. All right, so I get the fuck out of jail. There's a lot of jail stories.
No,
There's a
so
lot
then
of Mercedes while all my boys are fucking watching me leave during the Final Four. Town is this? And I went to the mall. I was like, oh, this is Green Bay, Wisconsin. It's
what
such a
the
tiny
fuck
little
am I
fucking
doing here?
town. No, but I made it
all
back
wrapped
to
around the
California.
lake and shit.
No. There's a bunch of little town stories in between. 6 months is a long time, especially when you're 19 or 18. I think I turned 19.
How old were you when you got out of jail?
18 or 19. I don't remember.
You were 18 years old when you got out of jail.
Well, I got hired when I was 18, so I was either 18 or 19.
How long were you in jail for?
Only
2
13 days.
Just 13 days. And so you get out, and now
or 14 days.
The company takes you back.
Oh yeah, they bailed me out. I thought they left me because I'd been in there for 2 weeks. I'm like, well, I guess they fucking left me. So that's why I was making friends with everybody. I made friends with this guy Chris. He was showing. I don't know how we got fucking magazines in there, but he was like showing. Thank you. He was showing me like raves and shit, and he's all, dude, we got to do this and that. I was like, hey, dude, cool. I'm moving in with you.
So then,
But then during the Final Four, they're all Blair McDonough. Your bail has been whatevered, and I was like, later, bitches, and all the fucking dude. This fucking jail was the coolest. Actually, after the first week, I didn't know how. I thought it was gonna be bad, but it's kind of like a community. They had their own awards every week, like biggest bitch, fucking strongest guy, fucking funniest guy.
Every week?
Every week? Well, I was only there for a week. They're probably gonna do it right after the Final Four in my second week, but bounced. And I was like, sorry guys, because everybody is like, Blair, you gotta come draw in my room. I'm like, all right, I will. And then when the Final Four came, I was like, later, bitches. Because I was gonna live in fucking New York. I swear, I was ready to do it, but I got bailed out and I was selling magazines again.
So then you just start going west from New Jersey.
Yeah. I went out, and my friend from North Carolina was like, dude, I've been watching your shit. Don't worry about it. And guess what? I have acid. I was like, fuck yeah. And guess where we were? By the time they caught me, they had moved. We were in New Jersey, but they moved to where fucking Woodstock was, the town where Woodstock was.
Oh, really?
So we did acid in the town where Woodstock was.
Okay.
When I got out of jail. I didn't even have to sell magazines. It was like I was on vacation for 2 weeks, really. It was fucking awesome. So I got out and they got acid and they gave it to me, and we're just fucking strolling around and fucking tripping balls. And then we get to a middle of nowhere fucking hut. And we open the doors and my boss is in there partying with all the other bosses. Fuck, it's a bar. It's like a party fucking place. I'm like, how the fuck is this even happening? And I hadn't even seen my boss since I got out of jail. He gave me cigarettes and everything, but he let me go hang out with the boys. I think he knew that we had acid.
So then you go to Woodstock, you take acid, and then
we tripped balls, but then everything kind of went downhill after
Where
that.
is Woodstock for the people who don't know? That's in what?
Oh, it's in the middle of butt fuck nowhere,
In
L.A. or New York.
LA. And then
I was
and then
thinking
you
NY.
decide that it's time to start going. Time to go home.
Oh no, I was still having fun. I was having fun until about a month before I had my mom pick me up. My feet were just over it, man. Fucking walking door to door, fucking 6 months. Back in the day, it really was kind of legit. I don't think it was really legit because I didn't get paid that much. But I had enough to buy all the Adidas clothes I wanted and a skateboard. But they didn't want me to make a tattoo gun because they knew I'd make more money doing that.
Were they like paying for your hotel and stuff just for you to go door to door?
Well, no, that's part of the rent. Like you sell enough. Like my spill was, hey, this came from your neighbors. Oh shoot. I gotta meet 1 million people to get some personality points. Ask me how I get my personality points.
How do you get your personality points?
I move in with you. we start doing it. No, I'm just kidding. You gotta pick one of these magazines. Fucking points on the side of the magazine.
I would tell you to get the fuck off of my lawn.
It's been a
before
while. I
call
was
the
way better at it
fucking
back when I
police.
was a teenager.
Oh my god! If you came on my fucking lawn and started doing that little
Dude,
gay Aladdin
sometimes-
dance,
Sometimes one of my friends would be like, Blair, I can't sell any magazines. And I'd be like, I gotta take a shit. So I'd get us into a house and try to get him to sell the fucking magazines while I went, hey, is it cool if I use your bathroom? I'd be like,
just sit in his bathroom until he buys the magazine. That's
and then
good.
I
That's
come
a
out
good
and be
sales
like,
strategy.
"Oh, I did what I had to do.
I'm
Hey,
not
did you sell
leaving.
this guy or
I'm
what?"
not gonna stop taking a crap until you buy 7 subscriptions of ESPN the magazine.
Dude, it was just full of whores. I remember one girl paid me like,
Dollars to do a kickflip.
well, she was a big whore.
I
One
don't
time,
I don't care how big of a horse somebody is. Who the
she
fuck?
wanted to fuck me forever. And every once in a while, you kind of, there's like a bunch of groups of people that, like our group was the 007 group, but there was hundreds of kids in different groups. And then we would meet up in places like, like big places like New Jersey or some shit like that. Actually, when I got out of jail, it was one of those meetings. And I remember the hottest girl there. She was dating one of the main member guys, but the fuck am I talking about? Oh yeah, she was hot.
You need to tell me how you made your way from New York back to California.
Selling fucking magazines, baby.
No,
But no, but by the time I got back to Bakersfield, I'm like, Mom, is
how
it cool?
Did you get to Bakersfield? Like you're skipping a whole part. You were in New York and now you're in Bakersfield. What
No,
happened between there?
Yeah, we just hit the coolest fucking towns all the way back.
Okay.
No, we had vans. And because I was the only person from Florida that had a driver's license, I got to drive whatever van I wanted. And I got to drive the cool van, like to the mall by myself, or if I wanted to bring anybody. And that's
You had the driver's license.
Yeah. Yeah, but then I lost it when I came to California.
There's a movie with Shia LaBeouf, and he does it with Riley Q. She's Elvis Presley's granddaughter.
For those who don't know who this is Lynn talking right now.
Lynn!
She's the producer of the show, actually. So she does all the background stuff. If you ever see me reaching out or anything, she basically makes the show run.
Yeah.
You
Just
don't
say
need to
that.
put labels on things, Lynn. Yes, you're my girlfriend. I understand that. But you do a lot more than just be
She's
my
what's
girlfriend
known as
when
in
it
the
comes
disc
to the
golf.
goddamn show.
She's known as the distraction.
Fuck. Anyway, on that note,
These people, I know exactly who
the
you're
saga of Blair McDonough, ladies and gentlemen, continues. So
Saga.
you go to Bakersfield. We're gonna end it when you get back to Esco. So
That's such a short story.
all right, well, then what happened between between New York and Bakersfield?
No, nothing gets good.
Nothing gets good.
talking about. Highlight of that whole trip.
There's no highlight in that
Yeah, I
3,000
get
mile
picked up by
fucking.
my mom and smoked pot with her for the first time.
What?
Okay.
Oh, that was the highlight.
How are you
Wait,
not
wait,
telling
hold
the
on, hold on,
story?
okay. So I'm in Needles, California,
Oh, for fuck's
and I'm like, all right, Mom. This is when I spring it on my mom. And I left my mom when I was 13, 12, or whatever the fuck. Even when my parents broke up, my dad's all, who do you want to be with, me or your mom? I'm all,
You gotta
Mom.
choose one or the other.
even though me and my dad were like best of friends, I knew if I wasn't hanging out with my mom, she would go crazy. So I said, Mom, hold on. Time to smoke.
Let the man light up.
It's a good cigarette.
I do need you to actually, if you can sell as much time as you can, go ahead, because we still have to at least go another 10 minutes. So
Oh, 10 minutes. Okay, so I'm skating. Well, I had made some pretty significant friends by this time. 6 months selling
Right.
magazines cross country. You don't know what the fuck you go through. I wish
We
I
went
had
to
all the
war
time in the
together.
world to fucking tell you.
Shit I seen.
Dude, I had
Jimmy
sex with
naked.
strippers. I'd only had sex with 3 girls, and I had sex with the stripper. I was not ready for that.
Sweet.
I made her laugh. She's all Blair.
It's on
So
the
what's up
record.
now? I was like, I don't know. She's like, I'm gonna take a shower. I was like,
I'm gonna take a shit on your
She's
chest.
all, here, why don't you just read these magazines? Some of my friends are in these magazines. And I'm sitting in her
So
bed.
I'm sitting there flipping through fucking Good
I'm sitting in her
Housekeeping,
bed.
minding my own business.
Luckily, no, but back then I couldn't hold out very long. So I got to have sex with her for about 5 minutes. But back in those days,
4 minutes and 38
well,
seconds.
back
later.
then,
don't round up. Don't lie to
once
people.
the van drove by, you knew you were rescued because the van drove by. If you're late, they start honking. I was like, yeah, my van will be by pretty soon. So I was really hoping she'd take a long shower because I was not ready for this. But luckily, I didn't come too fast. So I think I felt like a stud. She gave me her phone number. I was going to call her when I came back to California. I was like, no, I couldn't.
What was her name?
Fuck if I know. It
Well,
was written down in a goddamn phone book.
you see, these are the type of things in life you need to remember. We're gonna go ahead and say her name is Natasha.
I'm
Natasha.
41. I was 18 at the time.
You dirty dog, you.
I kept-
28.
I kept her
years old,
receipt.
just
She
getting
paid in
your
cash.
Dick wet, you fucking
She paid in
animal.
ones, and it was one of the greatest.
She paid in once.
No, but I was so glad. I was so happy. I was so happy when I got back in the van. I was like, "You guys don't even fucking know."
They're like, "You're late."
I couldn't say it because my driver would have gotten mad because I
They're
took
like,
so long.
"Excuse
I
me,
wanted to take
Blair,
longer, but it was like perfect. It
You're
worked out.
kind of late, and you're like, "Hey, shit happens when you party naked."
Dude, I was 19. I'd
I'm
only
just-
had
I'm
sex a
just
lot
holding this
with
cat's
one or
tail.
two
I'm
girls.
not the one fucking it.
I'm glad that she waited.
How old were you when you last remembered?
How old's your
17?
virginity? 17. So a year later, you fucked a stripper?
Seems like it was longer. But back when you're that young, it fucking
It all
time
flies.
is fucking so.
Yep.
Well, my girlfriend was 16, and I remember being 17.
You
was like,
pedophile.
oh my god, this is fucking wrong.
Who do you think you are? Where do you get up?
Yeah, well, back then I was like,
You're
you can't have
41
sex
for
with
God's
someone
sake.
that's fucking younger
You're
than you.
41 for God's sakes. Get a hold of yourself.
But she loved me, and well, we did acid together, and I dry humped until I came. So I was like, well, now I gotta fuck you. And then when we were gonna fuck, it was behind a fucking grocery store, and I came in my pants like, God damn it!
I feel like you're just glossing over the whole dry hump thing until you came. That's
No, I got stories galores, man. You can't just spend too much time
like
on
I
one
said,
story.
the Blair McDonough saga has only begun. Okay, there
This
may
is
be
part one.
there could be a part 2 and a part 3.
Dude, it goes forever.
Y'all ever seen the movie
Dude, I'm only
Joker?
19 when I come back to California.
Oh yeah, we've
I'm
only
fucking 41 now.
oh my god! All right,
But I love you guys.
You know
I
what?
love disc golf and I love everything.
I think we should wrap it up right now.
Yeah, I don't think I could finish anything.
think-
Okay, so I get back to California. Wait. Yeah, I get back to California.
Yeah, don't
My
leave-
mom picks
don't
me
give 'em
up.
too much.
My mom picks me up. My dad, my brother's in the car. I haven't seen either of them for 6 years. I have 3 sisters. I haven't seen
So the last time you saw your
back of the couch that was white, and I was like, "Are you fucking for real, mom?"
don't give this away.
Snowy, the white cat.
All right, well,
You
ladies,
guys
and
have so much information. Or
ladies
so-
and gentlemen, boys and girls, all ages, this has been part 1 of the Blair McDonough saga.
Hey, if you guys like this episode, give it
Blair.
a thumbs down.
Blair, you
Say
got
you hate it
please don't do that.
because you know
Please.
it's shitty.
Please don't do that. Blair, how can the people find you?
Your local skate park nowadays.
So if they live in Hoboken, New Jersey, you're at their local skate park.
If you're giving you the middle finger, fuck that town. I didn't get a driver's license because of New Jersey. Because of New Jersey, I couldn't drive until about 3 years ago. Yeah, I'll tell you that fucking story.
How about social media? Do you have any social media? Instagram,
Oh yeah, I'm on
Facebook,
Instagram. Dysphonic.
Disc
The S is at 5. Spell it backwards.
DI5S.
It's confused backwards. With the S is a 5.
DI5CPHONIC.
Confused backwards.
confused backwards.
But the S
Dysphonic.
is a 5.
But the S is a
You'll
5.
see all my pretty pictures of my dick. I take such good pictures. I got the shading right.
You go north south,
It's
or
not scary.
you go north south or south north. You go down up or up down.
Both ways, baby.
Oh, see, he's
I ride a
connoisseur,
bike.
this human.
I'm bicycle.
Bike sexual.
Oh, bicycle.
Bike sexual.
I ride a bike and skate.
We gotta stop.
I do both.
All
I
right.
skate and ride a bike.
Ladies and gentlemen, this has been part 1 of the Blair McDonough podcast. Holy jeez, I can't believe I just said that. Ladies and gentlemen, this has been part 1 of the Blair McDonough saga on the Nick Haeling podcast. I am your host, Nick Haeling. We will see you tomorrow.
Believe your eyes.
Tomorrow.
No, wait. Only if it's fucking early, man.
Only,
I mean, only if it's early, man.
all right, we can do that.
Because I got to go to a concert tomorrow. I got things to do. I love this guy, but
Let's do it while the sun's still up.
I'm not a good hangover guy.
All right, perfect. We'll figure it out. I got you. All right. Well, like once I said, this is part 1. Stay tuned.
Hey. Nick is a shit. You need to listen to this motherfucker.
This has been an episode of the Nick Haeling podcast. I am Nick Haeling, and good night.
Love you. Too many fucking stories. Oh, I'm having deja vu. That's a good thing.
Deja vu is not bad. Most streams made it through too. That's awesome.
We'll see what happens.
No, dude, we were at 19 and we went to an hour, and I was like, "Holy
No, I
Jesus!"
see you nodding off. I was like, God damn it, my
what's
stories
gonna
are shit.
happen?
That had nothing to do with you. That had nothing to do with your stories. I'm just from working all day.
No, I wanted to get some Adderall.